How dumb are you? You're inside a simulation of a simulation inside another giant simulation.
This is the simulation theory.
Follow me.
The simulation theory has taken social media by storm and is spoken about in everything from YouTube videos to podcasts, but it also has its place in traditional media, the most obvious one being The Matrix. For those of you who have not seen The Matrix, basically it's about a guy named Thomas Anderson, a man who has two lives. He's a computer programmer by day, and by night, he is a hacker known as Neo. He is contacted by Morpheus, who is a hacker, and he takes Neo to the real world. It is a wasteland where most humans have been captured by machines that use human body heat as energy and imprison their minds in a simulation known as the Matrix. Real philosophical concepts, ideas, and theories that were not well known at the time presented them in an entertaining way that still impacts people today. But it's not just the Matrix that uses the idea that we might be living in a simulation. In one of the more recent episodes of Black Mirror titled Hang the DJ, humans develop the technology to make a simulation. One of the simulations is a dating app. The episode is centered around Frank and Amy, who are put in the simulation to test the likelihood of them ending up together. When Frank suggested that they might be in a simulation, Amy replied using Descartes' argument, "I think, therefore I am." She's basically saying that it doesn't matter if they're in a simulation because that's what reality is like for them. And when you think about it in terms of our real world and our everyday life, would it matter if we're in a simulation? Because if it's true, can we do anything about it?
Oh, I don't think so.
A more lighthearted approach to the simulation theory is in Rick and Morty Season 1, Episode 4. In this episode, Rick is trapped in a simulation, inside a simulation, inside a simulation.
I am confusion.
And also in Peter Weir's 1998 film The Truman Show, it discusses the idea that the world might be a simulation, as Truman was raised inside a simulation of a reality TV show. When he looks right, he sees the regular world. And when he looks left, he sees the same thing, the same idea, just the regular world. But if he looked right when the simulators were expecting him to look left, he would have seen stagehands preparing his next scene.
That is so
Good and fresh and fun.
You see that the idea that we're living in a simulation isn't anything new, and it's everywhere. But are we in a simulation?